Welcome to the Back of the Class podcast of Worth Every Penny Entertainment. This is your host, Penny. And today I got another special guest, another one of our comics from New Jersey. Yeah, man. You see he got his mask on, so I definitely got to introduce him. He goes by the name of Q Brooks.
Thank you so much, man.
What's going on,
man? I'm glad to be here. Worth every penny, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you for coming through.
I came here suited and booted, man.
Yeah, you definitely did, man. And you hung in there with me. It took us a time a little bit of while to get going and stuff like that. But
that's right.
Yeah, man.
It's hot to the motherfucker in here too.
So so give us a little background information. You know, where you from and you know how you got started in comedy.
All right, so I'm originally from Syracuse, New York, originally. And the 315, shout out to everybody out there watching this, so you know what I'm saying, who intend on watching this.
They got to project up a little bit too. You know,
yeah,
you got the little shenanigans
who intend on watching this. Well, fuck it, let me say that all over just in case y'all didn't hear me. He asked me where I was from. I'm from Syracuse, New York originally. Shout out to everybody in the 315, and I'm down here in Jersey now living. This is where majority of my family at. So this is where I'm at. This is where I'm repping. You know what I mean? I'm on both sides, baby. I got to pay $16 either way. You feel me?
So you say Syracuse. So how long you been in New Jersey?
I've been in New Jersey since 2014, 2012, 2014.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. And when did you get into comedy?
I got into comedy, man, December 17, 2009, I got a ticket to come anywhere I wanted to go. I was working for this marketing company. And I got bit by the comedy bug, man, and it's been on ever since. So December 17, 2009, I landed, and I've been rocking ever since. You know what I'm saying? We here 2021, baby. You know what I mean? So
that's not nothing that you aspired to do, like growing up. You just...
I don't even know if I inspired to do it, but it was just something like, you know, that came about. You know what I'm saying? Something that was within my blood. People used to tell me all the time, like, you know, you funny, you need to do this, you do that. And I was a hyping nigga, old jokey ass nigga anyway, so, you know, it was bound to happen. You know what I mean? It was bound to happen.
Yeah, you definitely is, because you know, you tried to hit me when you came in.
Man, come on, man. When I came in here, I thought this nigga, this nigga take his hat off, he looked like Tory Lanes, true story. Take your hat off, me. This nigga, I thought I walked in like, what? Nigga, no we not. No we not. The fuck?
I'm still trying to figure out who you look like.
Man, I look like a little bit of everybody. Some people be like Ja Rule. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got the Ja Rule.
Nigga told me I look like Ja Rule. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Especially when you came down to that scully. Now I'm starting to get a couple faces though.
Yeah,
I'm
nigga told me,
MOP.
yeah, I gotta get loose, man.
Look, yeah. But that's what's up. So you do stand up.
Yeah, I do stand up, man. Stand up.
So you said that you got the comedy bug back. You said 07?
No, 09.
And what was it?
2009. I got a ticket.
You was at a comedy show?
No, I was in Chicago. Matter of fact, I was in Chicago. My flight was from Chicago to Atlanta to New Jersey. December 17, 2009.
So what was going on in that transition that brought you to the comedy? Like,
man, I was just motherfucking on tour. I was on tour. I went to Tuskegee University. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my alma mater. Nigga graduated college. You know what I mean? And prior to that, I was living in Atlanta. I took my try at doing comedy or whatever, and I was getting booed like a motherfucker. Boo, jingle your keys, all that shit. And I just continue, man. You know what I mean? I continue, and I think that's just part of the game, nigga. Some niggas don't want to talk about the boo years. But you gotta talk about the boo years, too.
Do you remember that first time you got on stage?
Do I remember? Of course. Everybody remembers the first time.
Like take me through that.
The first time I got on stage, I think I drank about 5 Long Island iced teas, nigga. 5, man. If anybody know anything about Long Island iced teas, it come with 5 different liquors.
Yeah.
That's what your typical alcoholic would order to get his party started.
Right.
This motherfucking Long Island iced tea. You know what I'm saying? So I drank about 3 of these motherfuckers, man. Maybe 5, maybe 7. I lost count. I went on stage, I did my thing, and I was funny. You know what I'm saying?
Now,
Couple of my friends egged me on or whatever. You know what I mean? And that's what it was. I was funny. And then I probably didn't go back on stage for another 2 weeks. Went back on stage and did my thing again, and then stopped for 5 weeks. And you know what I mean? I was all over the place.
but you said you had
Trying to come back, all that shit.
But you had the 5 Long Island night teas, right?
Right.
So, was you already drinking and then got on stage, or did you do that because you knew you was getting on stage? Because look, hold on. This is what I'm asking. Is that your routine now? Is the drink before you get on stage?
No. Not at all. I'm a lot more seasoned now, you know what I'm saying? I try not to do either. But I do, you know what I mean? Just to kind of cut the edge or whatever. Everybody got their vice, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Some niggas smoke, drink. Some niggas snort cocaine. Some niggas like to suck a titty before they get on stage. Niggas is crazy. But I just, like enjoy a little drink, and I'm chill, you know what I mean? Before I get my mind, my mental together, figure out what the fuck's going on,
Do you ever smoke before you get on stage?
Try to all the time.
You try to?
All the time.
What do that do for you? Do it put you like in a mind state?
All the time.
What do it do for you?
No, I think with me, man, I'm just kind of a pie head, so I don't need it. But it is what it is, nigga. Like some niggas like Newports, some niggas like to smoke weed. I smoke weed like it's a stove. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
I got you.
That's where I'm at with mine.
I got you. So, stand up.
Yeah.
What's some of the places that you performed that you feel like you did good at?
The world.
Some venues.
The world.
But what's your biggest venue? Like you perform in New York clubs?
Yes, all the clubs in New York City, man. Stand up New York. I performed at the Stand. All these shits. I don't know all the fucking names.
So let me tell you something. We know you can't smoke on stage.
No, absolutely. But it's legal in Jersey now.
No, nigga, that shit choking you up right now.
Oh yeah, this shit is right here different, man. I was talking about this earlier, man. I said, let me leave this shit near my keys. Let me say some of this for later. I forgot where I got this from, but this is delicious, nigga. This is worth every penny. Let me say it like this is worth every penny. Every penny.
Earlier you told me that you did skits.
Yeah.
How big is that for you as far as going towards your comedy profile?
Skits is a good way to get yourself out, man. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
It's a great way to promote yourself, show your personality. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And some of these shits that's out are incredible, man. These niggas are doing shit with the TikTok and fucking Snapchat and the Instagram and the Facebook and the Twitches and the Pentagrams and Pornhubs. These niggas is doing everything.
Yo, it came to the point where, comedians and shit got OnlyFans. Like, not for nothing but to put themselves, no.
Niggas is doing OnlyFans.
Everybody got OnlyFans.
I didn't know that.
Because you said porn, no.
I didn't know. The only OnlyFans I know is only one OnlyFans.
What's
but
that?
I did the butt naked. The butt naked. The
everybody up there
naked.
now. Nah, everybody up there now.
Everybody's doing OnlyFans. But I'm guessing they're doing it different than butt naked.
Because you like, how far
they're doing it to promote?
How far do you go with social media to
I mean, I go all the way, but I'm not going to OnlyFans.
So if it's money, what if it's money?
Yeah, I ain't going to OnlyFans. It's money there, but shit, it's money in porn too. But I ain't doing porn.
Alright, so let me ask you a question. As far as making money, how is that going with you in comedy? Have you gotten to that point where you make money with it?
Look at my threads, man. This shit is going lovely, man. Look at my threads, B.
So you getting money?
Look at my fucking threads, son.
Bro,
my threads, man.
You gotta let me know what's up.
I'm telling you what's up. You don't see what's up. This is what it is.
Now, alright, so let's get that. So
getting money, man.
I watched your shit earlier. Now you funny,
yes,
and I like your type of comedy. I like it's live. I like the
art money, but I'm doing alright. Yeah. I left all my jewelry at the crib. It's at the crib. I got some jewelry now. That's what y'all want to bling bling. I'll bring it out every now. I ain't really a jewelry nigga, but I got a piece or two. You know what I'm saying? I don't really do that. But when the nigga want to come, I could come. You want to go out, hang out?
And that's
I'm really,
But that's from comedy though.
Yeah, that's for comedy.
That's from comedy?
That's comedy money.
No, I say I said from comedy.
Yes, I got some comedy money, man.
Oh,
you know, it's a lot of ways to move in this game, man. There's a lot of ways to move, man, in every game. And you just got to know what you're doing in the game, you know what I'm saying? But I had money before comedy anyway. I mean, we're not...
The money situation is not about that. The money situation for me is, when you talk about taking somebody serious, it's one thing that, okay, you active, you working, you good at what you do. That's one part of it. I can take you serious fully off that. But then there's other aspects. Are you, like I said, are you getting paid? That's another part of it. You could be good, but you might be missing the knowledge or the move to get paid.
Niggas want to be great. Like, look at, for instance, the way Kevin Hart took Storm of the comedy scene. Everybody know that, you know, the guard is you know, Eddie Murphy, of course, and Dave Chappelle. Those guys right now, you know, are the guards to me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Eddie, because he ain't done comedy in so long, but for just the state of comedy, I would feel Chappelle is like that nigga to cover all realms and facets of just, you know what I'm saying, the game. Nigga smart as fuck. The way he convey his message is dope as fuck. It's funny. It's witty. You know what I'm saying? The nigga well read, man. Nigga's incredible, baby.
So that's your favorite?
I'm on this nigga dick, is what I'm saying. No, but yeah, the nigga funny as fuck. The nigga funny than the motherfucker, man. Salute. I mean, it take a lot of years to get to me.
What did you get your style of comedy from? Like, who did you see that you like, yo, that shit right there, I could do that all day?
What would I say, man? I don't know, man. I think it's just me, you know what I'm saying? Like, if some niggas got people that they be like, but I got people that I like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got people that I like that, but one of those guys that kind of made me want to do it, I would say JB Smooth, man. JB Smooth, man. This nigga's funny than a motherfucker, man. His imagination, the way he captivated crowd and just attack.
Yeah.
Is just like, you know, he made me watching him and a lot of other, you know, a lot of just dope New York City and world comics, man. You know what I'm saying? This is a profession you love to the death. You know what I mean?
How important do you feel, or how much do you put towards not just working but practicing your craft?
All the time. It don't stop. I told you, like Tory Lanes when you came in.
Yeah.
I'm high.
So you always in your element. I could dig that, but practicing, because do you write jokes or do you
Absolutely.
just... Okay.
Absolutely. Certain shit, I smoke weed. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I forget. Ask me, what you have for breakfast this morning?
I had shit.
See, look, he said, shit.
Nah.
You ain't had no shit.
But by my schedule, I don't be up at breakfast time.
I just asked you what you have for breakfast. So, what I'm saying is, I don't remember shit.
Let me answer your question straight up. Pizza.
That's what you had?
Right.
Then you said, let me ask you a question, and then told me the answer. Who is high on this? That nigga said, let me ask you a question.
I said, let me answer your question, right? Or did I say let me ask?
He said, I thought he answered.
I said, let me answer, right?
Oh, man.
Oh, let me tell you something.
Did I? Hello?
We can't share. Hey, light me up one more time. That shit right there, that's some comedy shit right there.
Oh!
Is that on camera? My still on camera?
Make the juice.
Hey, can I get some napkins or something like that to clean this up while we going? But listen, now we both. But hold on. Listen, I've been drinking and I've been smoking, but let me tell you something. But back to what you were saying though.
Yes.
Also, I wanted to get out though while we was talking because I'm gonna check it out.
It's good tablecloth on here, man. That shit ain't moving, man.
Oh.
Make sure don't get on.
Hey yo, but did you see that Bronny is back?
Yeah.
We was watching the commercial the other night. You remember the Bronny commercials for the paper towel with the nigga with the lumberjack, the Bronny commercials?
Oh yeah,
back.
You lay on the drum, yeah.
Right, with the towel.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, we got this good cookout tablecloth, man. This shit ain't going nowhere. We good, man. Look how that shit.
This not a brawny. This not a
It ain't even a mess.
It's not a brawny tablecloth, right? But in the spirit of prepping for tonight, right? When I picked this out from the choices I had in the dollar store,
it almost matched my jacket.
Right. You see the texture of this? This the texture of the brownie paper towel.
That's right, and it caught the juice.
Right. So you see how they move, right?
I caught that. You wasn't worried. You knew. You was like, yo.
I'm more worried about my drink.
That nigga was like, yo. I like how you segued into the brownie though. That nigga was like, yo. You heard about the new brownie commercials? Man, they the quicker picker uppers. The quicker picker uppers.
Yeah. But that's what's up, man. That's what's up, dude. That's what. It's not.
I want to say this interview is going fucking great.
Yeah, let me tell you something. Just like comedy, and that's what my main thing is on this podcast. It ain't no script to what we do. So,
this man right here look like somebody from Cash Money. I don't know which one, man. Yeah, but your man, he look like somebody from
hold up. That's the new thing, though. So
Cash Money.
Now, comics, y'all got it hard because if you go into a venue and everybody got their mask on, right? Yeah. You know at a point where you start getting on people in the crowd.
I don't get on people in the crowd.
Why not?
That ain't my thing. Y'all came to see a show, not get hyped on, right? Y'all came to hear some jokes, not get hyped on. That's what draw people away from the show.
It's not about hyping on them.
Yeah, but some people like that, some people don't. You know what I mean? Yeah, some people like that, some people don't. You know what I mean?
So you don't.
And I like that. No, that ain't my thing.
So you just hyped on me because?
Nah, just because you know what I mean. You look like Tory Lanes.
Oh, hey, you gonna ride with him too? All right.
If I knew some of those nigga songs I was singing, I don't know.
You do imitations?
I just did one. You ain't see that nigga? That was the Tory Lanes right there.
That wasn't Tory Lanes, man.
Who does this? All R&B singers do this, right?
You do any acting previously, or you trying to get into?
You ain't see me in The Risk on YouTube. 300 million views. I'm lying, but it's The Risk.
I'm about to say, I know you want 300 million. I don't know nothing on YouTube that got 300 million views. And you know I do all the analytics on YouTube video. I don't know nothing that got. Now for The Risk though.
Yeah.
What's that?
I did a couple skits, man. It's on YouTube.
Now tell me about the movie though.
Oh, the movie is called
Nah, you can't.
What's the movie called?
Why, what's up?
What the fuck is the movie called?
Nah, just go
through, man. We live, man.
Just go ahead.
What's going on, man?
You gotta squeeze behind us. Nah, just squeeze behind us. But go ahead, tell me about The Risk.
Yo, The Risk was on YouTube, man. Myself, my man Ray Kids, shot by one of North's owns, my man Tony the filmmaker, man. Check the shit out on YouTube.
I think I heard of him.
Shit is dope as fuck, you know what I mean? Got a lot of cats in there, man. You know, we doing it. We acting, shooting shit up.
And when did y'all do that?
Stealing, I'm robbing this shit.
Pardon me.
You know.
Nah,
this how we vibe. Look at this.
That's the back of the class, man.
Let me tell you something, man.
All right, hey, yo, Ed, go looking out, man.
One.
I'm out.
Not one. Hold on. Come on, man. Keep coming. Come on. Not one. Come on, baby. Holla back, man. Y'all brothers be safe, man. People love it.
Yes, sir.
But two. Now let me tell you something.
Okay.
Let me say something. Before I say something. There's three of us in here now, right? This is Black History Month, right?
Right.
This is Black History.
Hold on.
Wait.
No, I gotta put you back. Nah, you know you just killed my whole little.
Let me finish this, man. This is Black History Month, man, and worth every penny entertainment brought to you, Q Brooks. This is Black History. Never in the history of podcast shows, right? I had not one, but two niggas walked through the interview, and we came back, wiped up a spill, and we still rocking. Come on, man!
And you was about to spill my.
Come on, man! That was Black History.
You about to knock it down. But nah, that's what's up though, man. That's what's up.
Yes.
What's up though. But nah, I was talking about the movie. The only reason I asked because with comedians, I look at going into movies.
Right.
Some of our favorites, I'm gonna say, because you said Eddie and Dave, them two of my top two. You got Martin and all of them, Christian and all of them. So I wanted to know about that part of the movies, like You know, how deep are you into it, or just stand up? Just as long as you on that stage with that microphone, is that what the essence of it is for you?
No, I'm into it all, man. You know, writing, acting, putting together projects. You know, event planning for my shows. I do it all, man. I'm a one man machine, so you know, it come with the territory.
You got the regular show. I think when you sent me the flyer, that's a regular show, right?
I got a show this Sunday.
Okay.
You know, it's at Indio's Place, 381 First Street.
Yeah.
Jersey City, New Jersey.
Okay.
This Sunday, February 28th, the last day of Black History Month. You should be there. If you're not, you should feel guilty.
And but you do that regularly though. I mean that show. I thought that flyer said it was a regular show, but no, that's what I wanted to ask. Like, what you got coming up? You know, down for the rest, because we still in early 2021. So, are you doing anything else besides your regular stand-up gigs?
You know, we in COVID still, man. So it's a little hard to do a little bit of any.
Yeah, improvise though. So that would mean that you going to your skits more.
Oh, no. We got a couple Zoom shows. You know what I'm saying? I do Zoom shows for different regions of the country. You know, I got a upstate one going. I'm gonna send a Zoom link to you, man. You can forward it or put it in the bottom.
Cause you got like a hustle type energy. Like you got the energy to where if it's there, you'll go get it. So I've seen people throw like some COVID friendly shows, the little tent type, like they nice put out there.
We had some nice things before the winter hit. Rooftop, you know, it was like 30 to 40 people or less.
Yeah.
Really nice rooftop. That was this summer, and I believe we're gonna be bringing that back. So, you know, I'm just looking forward to all those things to come after this COVID shit, man. You know, is niggas taking the vaccine? Are you taking the vaccine?
No.
You seemed a little hesitant about it.
No.
You seemed a little hesitant. Like,
let me tell you why. Because I don't like just loosely talking about that because I'll get deep into it. But just in general, I get tested. You know, do work, get tested. So I'm good on that sense. So I haven't had to think that way. But in general, like I still got to get more familiar with what it is.
That explains why you have no mask on. You are just so good and so safe.
Yeah, you see the sanitizer and listen, I got my mask.
You were butt naked out here, baby.
But I'm gonna tell you something. When it comes to the whole COVID thing, from the beginning, me and one of my friends used to talk about it. For me, my lifestyle is already. I moved the way that social distancing to cater to social
already.
Distancing.
So you've been
so I don't be in big crowds. I don't be up in people's faces, stuff like that. And
I don't think
and I'm saying
we're not like that. We're not in your face type of people. We be like, yo, what's up with this nigga? Why is he so close to me? You know what I'm saying?
What I do like to admit is something I feel a lot of people don't, which is I do wash my hands a little bit more. And some of those essential things, a lot of people, I think originally, when it became like those simple things you had to do, when people realized they wasn't doing that, they just like, they didn't want to admit it. So it's like, yo, people are like, oh, I already washed my hands. Nigga, if you don't wash your hands, start washing them more.
Yeah, I'm a firm believer in that, man. You know who don't be washing their hands?
Who?
Them white men, goddamn it. You gotta watch them. Them motherfuckers will be in the bathroom, use the bathroom, and walk straight out. You be like, the fuck? Fuck, man? Me, I'm washing my hair, air dry when I get out, wipe it off with the cloth. I'm grabbing the cloth to grab the door handle. I go all the way. I don't play. These niggas is nasty.
In public places.
Disgusting, man.
Yeah, but once again, in public places, so even though diseases and things like, it gets to a point where we get to the out, but that's public places. I always was worried about door handles and even like the handle on when you wash your hands. Like try to elbow it or something and kick
that
the
little thing you gotta hit like this.
For the first time, like you kick it or something like that. Public place,
I always
all of that stuff. So I was already used to that. So that wasn't no new thing to me. My thing was when you going in and coming out. In general, because we still don't know what it is. You gotta like wash your hands because you don't know shit. touching your own stuff now. And guess what? Before they announced it, how many people caught it and spread it around before they found out?
I took my test though. I let them swab my nose. I said I wasn't, and then I just said, "Fuck it."
Look, let me ask you a question
Let them swab
though.
my nose. Negative, by the way.
I gotta ask you this first for the question. Are you single?
No, sir.
But for perspective, right?
Yeah, negative.
If you were to if you were to randomly deal with a woman, right? What part do COVID play with that? Now, as you know how loosely a man would do that. So like a dude, you know how you regularly just do something and blah 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 blah. It's a couple things. Now, how far do you do that with COVID? Because you just don't want to be up on anybody or do that, get a pass if it's a woman you trying to creep.
Well, you know, niggas is eating ass these days, and I think when you eat ass,
You think still in the COVID time?
that protects everything.
You think still in the COVID time?
You don't even know how you could get COVID, but you don't know what you get when you eat ass. You can catch anything. So, being that niggas is out here eating ass and worry about COVID, y'all worry about the wrong things. What the fuck is this mask really protected when you eat ass? You ever thought about that?
It's keeping those. It's keeping.
Man, is this thing on? Hello?
It's keeping those germs in that you just got from the ass that you eat. Let me tell you
I don't
something.
know, man.
Let me tell you something. Before COVID, that right there, whatever risk from that ain't gonna never go. Cause that's, you know what that is, man. I'm sure you got jokes about eating ass, but guess what? When you break it down serious and simple, it's like, listen, that's some nasty shit. Huh?
Believe it or not, I'm not a nasty eater.
I don't believe it.
You should.
Now, guess what? I don't know who you look like, but you definitely look like you eat ass. Like your beard structure and everything.
I'm mad nigga said my beard is structured.
Cause look, that's not a pussy lip. Cause your hair don't even hang over.
Yo,
You got all clear. No, listen, your lips is all clear. Like you spread the asshole with your lips.
You would be amazed, man. I got a couple of people that follow me, and they know about. I do this thing every Monday. It's called the Monday Mustache Check-In. Because if anybody knows, they know that my beard is normally thicker than this, and I do the mustache check, and I'm growing it back. And every Monday I do a Monday mustache check-in. So
it connecting everything.
I mean, you know, we don't know what it's gonna do. That's the thing. We don't know. That's why I check it in every Monday.
Well, we was talking about you eating ass though, and that's what you really
now
do.
You want some bullshit? I didn't talk about Monday mustache check. This nigga goes back to talking about eating some ass.
Cause let me tell you what a lot of comedians get off. A lot of stand-up comedians, and I'm gonna say this to you because I'm about to try stand-up. I feel like a lot of comedians get off the fact that y'all make people laugh and make jokes and things. Y'all get to in-depth talk about things and throw it off like y'all don't do it. So like with eating ass, let me ask, do you got jokes about eating ass? Do you got jokes about eating ass? Do you have a joke about eating ass?
Let me ask you this. Do you eat ass?
No.
You said it too fast. Your wife is in the room.
Okay.
You mean to tell me you don't eat no ass?
Now, hold on. Check this out. I'm about to break it down to you. I'm about to break it down to you.
Is this thing on?
Have I done it before?
Okay.
Maybe I have. But do I do that? Nah, cause keep your ass. Cause I'm sure the couple asses you ate, since you don't eat ass, keep it to your mic. I'm gonna keep my maybe 1.5 ass to my mic. So check this out.
You know what that means? You ever
what that mean?
Men's Society where the nigga be like, you know you done fucked up now, right?
You
done fucked up now.
We're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to you fucking up. Let me answer the question now.
Alright, what's up?
Do you have a joke about eating ass?
Of course.
Give me a little bit of the basics of the joke. You
I
can run it down.
did.
Nah, bro. You trying to make a joke on me. My thing is, right? I wanted to hear the joke. Now, check this out. Since my wife is in the room, because I'm going to do stand-up, because, you know, so chunk, when we talk about eating ass, I'm going to embellish. You know I'm not no ass eater.
Right.
But, right?
Go ahead.
If he have a joke about, I wanted him to tell a joke about eating the ass because
You want to tell it the next time?
No.
When I'm not.
How do you know?
That's how
the shit that you say in your joke. How do you know? Don't tell me you heard it.
Just keep it real.
You listen. We around the same age, so I'm not being funny. But you too old, nigga, to know to be done heard it from another nigga. So the shit in your joke is from experience. You ain't never ate ass.
No, I didn't say that.
All right, so we in the same boat. All right.
I never.
But you make it like you don't. Now
I never said that I did.
That's what we're gonna get to. You do eat ass. Like that's a part of your repertoire.
That's such a.
And you're a married man, so if you did it, unless it was
on a platform like this, such. I don't know.
Well, it's not for kids, man. You know when I put it up, it's not for kids. But nah, you know, since you try to go, you know, because I think you do, man. You got the type of face too, like, and you got the attitude like that.
Where's this interview going right now?
It's about you, man, and what you do. You do more than just tell jokes. You live this shit out too, right? Y'all the new rappers, they say stand-up comedians. And since I can't rap, I could definitely tell a joke.
Yeah, man. Yo, listen, keep doing your thing. Always do you. Do give it all you got. I'm fucked up right now. This reggae music in the background and shit is fucking my head all up. That shit got me in she don't want to do this shit. Bumba. I'm sorry, that was a bad reference for Jamaicans, but
nah,
I shouldn't have even done that. That was so racist. Did you see me? I was like, Bumba Club. That came out natural. That was the bad part. Fuck, man.
So what's next, man? Because you know, I made that we did get a little.
It was like 2 hours ago, nigga.
You know what?
Fuck them niggas, man.
Let me tell you, we'll take care of it after here. You know, not that we wrapping up, but while we in the moment though, while we're in the moment, I do want to, like I always do to my people, especially you being from New Jersey. I want to thank you and I appreciate you for coming through because it's big to me to have all of our people up here.
Right.
First, not necessarily first, but first on my way up because I do believe I'm on my way up, and we all are. So I definitely want to thank you for that.
Man,
so,
brother. Yo, listen, it's worth every penny, baby.
Yeah.
You heard it, you seen it, right here.
I talked about that in one of my episodes. Now you see how you did that? That's what's up, and that's love. I take it all.
That was my outro.
Listen,
interrupted like,
right? Hell, nah, man. I gotta start getting my official drop. I gotta start getting my official drop.
You should wait till after I said, like, nigga, that was what I wanted. That was what I wanted, nigga. Thank you, nigga. All
right, well, look, see, since you got my wife in the car, I ain't gonna even look at her. She always be getting on me for cutting all my guests off. So, you know,
she got me in the car like, I was telling you, stupid ass, see? You don't be listening.
She don't call me stupid.
I don't be listening. No, she don't look like that. That was my ghetto girl coming out.
Nah.
She's just like, listen, see, I be telling you.
I'm about to tell you, right?
Women always say the same thing. You don't be listening to me. I be telling you. You don't be thinking I know what I'm talking about. Do you be listening to me?
Yeah,
that's not how women sound. That's just how I be hearing it. Like,
no, that is how it goes. That is how it goes.
I'm telling you, you don't tell me. Every time you be in your mind like, damn, why the fuck I don't be listening? So I gotta hear this shit later.
This is my gripe with it though. it's timing, right? Why they always tell us that after the fact? They be knowing the whole
they be
time,
watching.
but why they don't tell? Exactly.
They be watching.
Why they don't tell you why it's going on?
You, but you listen, but you keep doing it. It's like I be telling you, fuck, you don't listen, and then you gotta sleep.
Now you in comic mode. You in comic mode. You trying to work the room.
Now you got her agreeing to back to her like this.
Nah.
You trying to hunch her like.
Nah.
I'm supposed to be listening.
Nah, man. It go halfway like that.
I told you, man. All right, come on. Niggas make love and bring it back, and you still don't listen again. I don't know what the fuck's going on right now.
So he just gave us the rundown the whole time. We ain't gonna do that, but I'm just saying he just gave us his rundown. That's the point where you start eating the ass right there. After she tell you you should have did it her way. That's when you start eating the ass. Okay, and that's her way back in. After you done did, you still didn't listen.
Yes.
She tell you ain't listen.
She told me.
Then she turn her back on you. instead of like what they call that when you lay behind a woman, like you know how she be laying curl and you lay curl the same way? Spooning. So instead of spooning, like you spoon and then cradle down and slide the towel down to the ass.
No. Nope. I don't do none of that. I'm like,
you know how I can tell you eat ass too? Cause like I can tell you like you see how nice you is and you see how you get nice. He unpredictable. I ain't unpredictable.
Listen, this interview is over.
Nah, I'm just saying, man. You know, we men here, man. And like I said, it's about the comedy of it because a lot of people, and that's the good thing about comedy is that you could go places and like Bernie Mac used to say, I say stuff for people that people can't say.
You keep going to eat ass.
Because let me tell you something. I feel like you do it.
I mean, if you want to end this show,
so I want you to speak for me because if I did, you would speak for me.
You got something going. You got to do what you got to do.
No, oh hell no, bro. It's the podcast. It's about you. So obviously, you ain't got no shenanigans going on.
No, I ain't got no.
Let me ask you a question.
My balls.
Give me. But listen. Give me a good story, man, and let me give you some perspective on it. Take me there to a good night at the comedy club when you're performing, whether you got a couple of your mutuals that you know or just a couple of your compadres you know when you know you're going on at that night. And remember, I referenced the drinks, but just give me a whole night, a good night of comedy when you about to get on stage and you know you about to go knock one out.
Alright, cool.
You know you got to speak up, man, because you know we got the party on it. So I'm just saying, go ahead.
Right. So I was in at the Laugh Factory in LA. Yeah, like
the Laugh Factory in LA.
Yeah, the Laugh Factory in LA.
So you performed at LA. Okay, good. I want to hear this. Good. Please and project this one, bro. I want to hear this. Laugh Factory in LA. Oh, you got to light up for this. Okay. Listen, it's your time, man. It's okay.
Oh, shit.
On to the music.
See, if you can hear that, it's making you want to smoke. So we talking about a time where, you know what I'm saying, I'm at the Laugh Factory in LA. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to do my thing, they announcing me on stage. I come out, I don't even come out yet. The crowd is fire, you know what I'm saying? Some big names that went before me, you know what I mean? I'm next, I'm new in the building. Getting ready to come out. We in LA. Nice as fuck out. I think Chris Rock had just walked in.
Chris Rock, okay, go ahead.
I get ready to go on stage. They called me, and I see this nigga making his way to his seat as I'm walking on stage. Get on stage, say some funny shit. He's sitting down, he start getting focused on the show. Motherfuckers all in his face. I'm rocking, you know, so far. About 2-3 minutes in. And then I noticed I was dreaming. Because this shit is false.
Hey, yo. Oh. Hey, yo, hold on. He had me, Chump. Hey, Chump. That's why I told you to light that up. Yo, I was going to break that story down. I thought I had one. Hey, yo, you funny as hell for that. You a legend for that. Let me tell you something. You about to be, hold up. You about to be king of the fiction comedy, yo. That shit was ill. I don't give a fuck. Yo, keep going. That shit was ill. Even without it being true, that shit was ill for it not to be true, yo. That shit was ill. He like, yo, I'm at the, what's the, oh, come on. Man, come sit back down, bro. I know you nice, but goddamn. He said, yo, I'm in a, what's the spot you called it? What you called it?
The Laugh Factory.
He said, yo, I'm in a Laugh Factory in LA. Now, first and foremost, right? I don't even know if it's a Laugh Factory in LA. I know it's one I think in New York, right? Or is it in LA? I don't know. I just heard it's a Laugh Factory, so I'm taking it to be true. Just how incredible he killed it on the run, right? He like, yo, I'm waiting to go on. I'm second. I'm doing the bit. So I'm like, all right, bet that's some up and coming shit. So Chris Rock walking the building. Now you know that's common, especially in them LA spots. Like they'll just go in. The celebrities, Martin, Eddie, Cat, all of them. They'll go in if they in town on a humbug and go rock out. They just jump, and you know they can get the stage. It don't matter what the lineup is, what time it is, whatever. The door open, red carpet, right? Then he said, Chris Rock walking the building. He go on. I forgot where this shit ended. Yo, I'm still stuck up in the moment of Chris Rock walked in the building. Cause I'm dreamy like that, man. Like I'm. Come on, bro. You got to come back to your seat, man. Sit down. But I'm dreamy like that to where, like, I see certain people like that coming to this podcast, and me doing what I do, and those moments happening. But no, seriously, you got a good imagination, and you know some of that shit gonna come true. Now, guess what? I don't know if you're gonna make it to LA and Chris Rock in it. I think he was about to say he was laughing at some of your shit. Cause you funny, right? But guess what?
Yeah, you ready to make up the rest of the floor, huh?
Word up, yo. Damn. Now guess what? If we was all camera and regular in the back of the class smoking and drinking, when you told me you was bugging after we finished laughing, I'd have finished that story, y'all. Word up.
I know that's right. We in the back of the classroom, baby.
Yeah, man. Let me see that light up, man. You know, I smoke papers now. Let me tell you something. As promotion.
Yes.
I smoke papers now instead of blunts. Because it's a little more, like you see, I just smoked a cigarette. It's a little more lighter on my lungs. I'm trying to quit cigarette, but you know, shit. On back of the class, yeah, you know, we smoking shit. And you know, I do other little promotional things with the weed. I'm a medical marijuana smoker. So, you know, the papers, you know, and the raw papers, you know, we do stuff with them. It's a little more better to me. It's a little more easier on my throat, stuff like that, man. Because when I started to do my stand-up, you know, when you one of the people, like, guess what, bro? I'm going to end up on one of your stages. I want you there. I'm going to be lighting up. So you better green room with me, nigga, because I'm going to be smoking for my shit. Because let me tell you something, right?
Before I go.
If it don't happen on this podcast, I'm going to get you back for the Tory Lanes joke. Let me tell you, jokes like that, it's only acceptable when a woman make it. And even though my wife ain't here, I told you, like a chick that made a joke trying to be funny, but I take it like, listen, at least they saying you look like somebody famous. Just like when I used to get the DMX jokes, right? At least you saying I look like a nigga that's famous.
Right.
Speak my success into, you know what I'm saying, to fruition. But you look like you, so I believe you're gonna make it off of what I seen and off of what's going on. But guess what? You're gonna make it as you. You're gonna be like your own type of comedian, bro. Like,
I appreciate it, Plant.
I definitely want to salute you on that. Like,
Definitely.
you got your
Worth
own.
every penny, baby.
Yeah, like you got your own style of comedy, and I like the fact that you keep shouting me out. So keep doing that
Worth
shit.
every penny, baby.
Cause guess what? Whether you drunk, sober, whatever, tired, whatever like that, in comedy
We
mode,
sober, baby.
you definitely good in marketing. So we need to do some things together, like the skits and shit like that. Like you ain't see none of my. Well, nah, we just follow each other on IG. But you gotta check out my skits. I did some improvs. Now I did do a DMX parody, and I did a Young Buck parody. You gotta check them out on my IG. Cause I like my imitations. I used to be good with the voices, but I smoke, so you know it's a little chippy. But I'm good with the voices and some of the details. You know what I'm saying? I'm more good with the verbal details, but the faces and shit. That's the only thing I don't get. But who is a good person that you do as far as imitating?
I don't really imitate. I just do me. I don't really imitate. You know what I mean?
All right, listen. This is gonna be a first on the back of the class, right?
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? It's a lot of firsts. It's the first one we shooting at night. You know, it's a
I like
nighttime
this
thing.
though. This
For the
is
people
dope
that don't
stuff,
know,
man.
yeah. So
Dope shit.
my first episode, I had a rapper, and You know, I asked him to freestyle.
It was guy who was just here, right? Not him.
No. That's just regular people. But listen, let me ask you a question. Let me get a little bit of sense of what your comedy is. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna freestyle some stuff, and we're gonna test your comedy. And I'm gonna ask you some.
Test my comedy. Okay.
I'm gonna throw out.
I didn't get this chance to study though, man. You gonna give me a test?
Exactly. It's the back of the class.
Show,
hold on,
man.
but let me ask you a question, right?
Is it a test?
In the back of the class.
Because I don't want a test.
But before we go into this, I'm a back of the class type of student. You're not a back of the class student?
I guess.
That's like
Tonight I am.
Guess what? A lot of comedians was made in the back of the class because my comedian was, I was the person in the back of the class that used to make jokes. I would blurt out jokes on people. I would just blurt out funny things, imitations, and stuff like that. We would sit in the back and chill. But like I said, the freestyle element came because we would learn back there, but we would kick it. That's where the comedy came. So with this right here, all I want to do is, we're going to talk about a couple subjects, but I want to see you bring the comedy out of them. Especially, I'm going to throw some serious ones, like, we're going to jump right into, like, Trump. Hold on. Let me give this perspective. I heard that he's creating his own social media network because, you know, he's been banned from Twitter and all the other joints. And even while he's been made president. So what do you think about him creating his own social media network? And where do you think that's going?
So I'm supposed to answer this?
Bring the comedy out of it, bro. I'm putting you on stage right now in the back of the class. And this is the first. So guess what? This is your chance to set the precedent for this because I think I want to do this from now on. You know, we don't really do too many segments right there.
And I'm going to be the first.
But just speak on it, but I want you to be in your natural, you know, we on stage right now.
I don't want to do this. That's what I'm going to tell you. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this.
All right, so
I test up my comedy.
This is what I'm going to do. Hold on. This body number 2 on the back of the class. Our first episode, our guest was too intoxicated to really facilitate his interview and do everything we asked him to do. You're going to be number 2.
No.
It's simple. Even when you throw the comedy out, I'm just asking you to speak on the subject. You said you don't even want to speak on the subject. I think you're feeling good right now, so we're going to get back into...
No, I feel fine. That's just something I don't want to do.
All right, so
I don't want to bring... Trump is out of office. We got a new president. I don't want to go back and forth or try to make anything funny about something that's not really funny to me. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
At this point, he gone. Let him be gone. He ain't coming back. And so, you know, let that man be.
What is it a point besides comedy, since you said it like that, that you did want to put out to your audience at least about that, or a message that you wanted to put out that you got from the whole situation to where we at? Because obviously, if you said you don't want to backtrack, you took that time serious when he was in, meaning that those are some tragic times we went through, and there's nothing to really joke on, even as a comedian.
I mean, you know, it is what it is, man. Brother's out there, not even a brother, but, you know, the guy is out of here, and it's a whole new day, you know what I mean? New year.
I feel you. So I'll leave that, man. What I'll do is jump back into your comedy. Where do you get a lot of your, where do you base a lot of your material? Is it more so experience based, or do you kind of like look into you stay with the relevant topics, or, you know, I know people mix it up, but where do you base your sets off of? With you being more experienced, like what's your format? Because we like to educate up here.
I really don't have a format, man. Like, I go off of my heart. You know what I'm saying? I go off of my heart, was what I go through.
Yeah.
You know, my life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, my shit is, you know, not really made up. It's about me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's what's up. Any people that you work with currently, or that you have worked with, that you want to shout out, that you want to kind of like, you know, give a little, you know, a little light to? That's what this platform is. Obviously, you know, you're helping me, I'm helping you. I want to share my platform with you, and you share yours, but we can share this with people that we work with. So any people in comedy or the movies and stuff that you want to, you know, give a shout out that you did some good work with?
Shoot, shout out to anybody that's worked with me. 2021 to 2019, 18, 17, all the way down to 20 whatever. But let's continue working. If you're not following me on Instagram, I am Q Brooks. Holla at your boy. Holla at Worth Every Penny Entertainment. You know what it is. Holla, man. This shit has been dope as fuck.
Let me ask you another question. This is on a serious note, but this is an impactful question. A lot of things, especially in entertainment, is dealing with culture. Talk about the music is being more aware, even though the content is, still has its diversity.
Right.
Talking about like ownership and stuff like that in music. And people are learning to impact the artists down to the other people in the workers, to the CEOs in the back end levels. As a comedian, do you feel your impact when you go on that stage? First of all, you're there to communicate and articulate a perspective to an audience. So when we just got into that question I asked you about where it shifted to a serious note, I can understand that. But as a comedian, you can articulate that in ways through your comedy. How do you feel about comedy's impact right now in entertainment as far as the movements that's going on moving forward with our people and our culture?
Comedy has a big impact on the culture, man, because what's happening is now when, we get to talk about it, there's a lot going on that, we get to talk about, and shit is, I don't fucking know, man.
It seemed like, you know what it seemed like? It seemed like you keep comedy, and then your serious things, you keep those separate. So like your comedy is more based off of things that are actually funny, which I can respect.
That's actually happening. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That we can, that's funny, period. Like for instance, I saw on the internet, like everybody's doing Zoom. It's Zoom for everything. With the Zoom, you got the boxes, all shit's virtual. They got the heads, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And some people be on there and you don't know when your camera is off or when it's on. Some don't cut it off. Some leave it on, don't cut it off. Nigga got caught jerking off on
the teacher.
The teacher, did you see that?
Thing. Yeah, I saw that. Yo, that was crazy because
he was like, I've been in education for 20 years.
Yeah, and he. Yo, let me tell you something.
I've been in education for 20 years. I'm not a deviant. I just enjoy beating my meat every now and again.
Listen,
I'm not a deviant. I mean,
it's true. And at the same time, like,
I
just something so personal, right? I just something so personal to get to something so open. Like, yeah, you dealing with kids. How you get into that mode so fast? That was my thing. Like, hold up.
Yeah, that's
true. You on a Zoom thing with kids, right? How did you jump into that mode that fast before you got a chance to get off fully? Like, say this shit was left recording, right? So you mean to tell me you walked away from the computer and when you got the Durgan?
5 plus 3 is 8. All right. Goodbye, student. Oh, get the
That's up there. Like you left the Zoom meeting, so you forgot the press the button and officially cook out. You went right and got the Jergens. Now, what was you getting right to?
I'm mad you said Jergens though.
That's a little, but listen.
This nigga said you went and got the Jergens. I'm mad you had a preference.
But those is shit. You want the best of the best all the time, man. Shit. But in any event, that was my thing about it. So it came off like that, and then his defense. To throw the education part out of it. If you made an honest mistake, they say you made an honest mistake. Like, yo, I didn't know my camera was on. I thought I was on my personal time. That shit was tied together. But you know what I'm saying? That's another thing. Like I said, that's what we got to get rid of is the creeps and stuff like that around the kids. But man, I'm gonna just get like I said, I'm gonna get back to the point. Like I'm glad to have you here. Once again, I congratulate you on everything you do. I saw some of your stand-up. We talked about your history. Before we wrap up, we're gonna get into. I hope it's nothing that we missed that you didn't get out about yourself. But I want to thank you for coming here. And it's the door always welcome to you to come back to the show as you progress.
Platform for me to be on. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, and like I said, and even for us to get like real nice and everything like that on a serious note, it's about that with me. Us coming and loosening up and having a good time and really having a conversation. That's what my podcast is built on. I always aim to entertain, but sometimes it becomes more conversational. But I'm glad that you sat down and took your time with it.
Yes, man.
We know where that came from. You know, so
we're every penny, baby.
Right. But before that, I mean, but leading back into that, if it's anything that we missed, anything that you have done, you said that you've done movies. We know you do stand up. We know what you're doing right now. If it's anything that you want to get out about yourself, and present yourself at least to my audience, you know, Worth Every Penny Entertainment, the Back of the Class podcast's audience. We know you do stand up, and we know you've done a movie. Run down some other things that we haven't talked about.
Yo, this Sunday, February 28th, the last day of Black History Month. Come on out to Comedy at Indio's 381. I believe it's 380. 380 or 381. Damn, what the fuck is it? It's in Jersey City.
Hey, you know what?
It's called Indio's place. Fuck, man, I can't.
As long as you gave out your IG,
but yeah,
your IG will be posted, so follow his IG. And you know, like I said, you know, yeah, go ahead and get your information.
Go ahead, say it out. So go do the outro, man.
No, not about the outro.
Forgive me, it's the drink, man.
Nah.
Put this shit down.
Nah, but that's what I was about to say. You know, I'm glad we was able to do that. But you give out that information on what you're doing, and I want you to like I said, keep pushing, man.
Yo, man,
I'm going to keep pushing. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You know,
I like the message you have in here, man. I like the message. I like that over there. See, the camera can't see this.
Yeah.
But what the message says over there says.
Yeah, my guy put that.
I was glad I'm getting over this shit.
My guy put that up there. Let me tell you something.
Hold on, let me read it out loud because I saw this and I thought this was dope. It says, help me out, brother.
When I'm born, I'm black.
When I'm born, I'm black.
When I grow up, I'm black.
When I grow up, I'm black.
When I'm cold, I'm black.
When I'm cold, I'm black.
When I'm hot, I'm black.
When I'm hot, I'm black.
When I'm sick, I'm black.
When I'm sick, I'm black.
When I die, I'm black.
When I die, I'm black.
Now the rest of that is covered, but
and then it says
it's a little bit of encouragement.
Can you read that for me, Miss? Right underneath that, I just want to get this out, brother, because I thought this was dope. When
under the black part.
Under the black, it says when.
It says when you're born, you're pink.
When you're born, you're pink.
I guess it's all the reverse of it with different colors.
Yeah.
When you grow up,
when
you grow up, you're white.
When you grow up, you're white. When you're cold, you're blue. When you high, you're red.
When you sick, you're green.
When you sick, you're green. When you die, you're purple. But you have the nerve to call me color. I thought that was black. I thought that was strength. I thought it was a witty. I thought it was kind of a joke too. But it caught my interest. And it all makes sense.
Now it's deep. It's definitely deep because what it said, what the message basically said is, and a lot of celebrities, I watched the interviews, they be politically correct. They'll be black and call other black people of color. And I think they do that to be politically correct so they don't have to say black, which is more strong and forward. But guess what? That statement right there says it. Like, we are black. Nothing changes about us being black. But what other people, and mainly you know who that's talking about, those things are true, theoretically, and like literally. So, you know, I get it, man. And it's definitely an uplifting message. And it's for us, to us. So, you know, we're going to close with how you walked in. So when you walked in with the Tory Lanes joke, like I said, I encourage you to continue being you. I'm going to continue being me. I'm still growing this podcast and this platform. So, you know, we'll definitely grow together, man. And I want to thank you once again. And, you know, give a final shout out, man, to the platform and stuff like that. And before we wrap it up.
Yo, shout out to Worth Every Penny Entertainment, man. It was a pleasure being here. My name is Q Brooks, famous comedian, in your face. Been everywhere you ain't been. Come on, man. We trying to get you there.
Definitely.
Come see me, man. This Sunday, February 28th, Indio's Place, Jersey City, New Jersey. This Sunday. The last day of Black History. If you're not there, you should be ashamed. Holla at you.
That's what's up, man. And this is your boy
Q Brooks.
It's your boy Penny, man, host of the Back of the Class podcast on Worth Every Penny Entertainment. And we wrapping it up. Thanks for tuning in.
Peace. Oh, shit.